Well, hello and thank you for joining me for another iTWire video with top international executives. Today I have with me Bill Wagner. He is the new CEO of LogMeIn. Welcome to the program.
Thanks, Alex.
So Bill, could you just give us a quick bio about yourself and how long you've been in the CEO role and what LogMeIn does on a global basis?
Yeah, so I joined LogMeIn 3 years ago, and I was the company's first chief operating officer running sales, service, and marketing. And then I became president about a year ago and joined the board of directors, and then became CEO in December. So
must be fun being the boss.
It is. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of work too, but it's all good.
Sure.
And,
now, just for those who are not sure, what does LogMeIn do today?
Yeah, so LogMeIn was founded in 2003. We're a listed company, and it was really, we began by providing remote access, so helping people get connected to another mobile device or another PC somewhere else.
Which is very handy.
Yeah, it's very handy, and that was great, and it really was the first area of growth for the company. Then we introduced a product called Rescue, which was a support product that is today used by some of the world's largest hardware companies, software companies, and telecommunications companies. So companies like Microsoft or Hewlett-Packard here in Australia, Optus and Telstra are customers of.
And they're logging into, with the permission of their customers' machines to help them solve whatever problem it is.
That's right. That's right. And that's how they solve remotely. So they don't have to roll a truck, and they can try to troubleshoot the problem pretty quickly, and usually actually drive a lot greater customer satisfaction that way too.
So are they your only key products, or do you have some other ones now?
Yeah, no. So we've expanded quite a bit since then. So today we're a over $300 million company in sales, and we have about 1,000 employees located in 6 countries around the world. And we're really trying to change the way people connect with each other and the world around them. And we're trying to leverage some of the trends that you and your readers see all the time, which are shadow IT, people bringing apps and devices to the workplace. So that's clearly one. Another is the migration to the cloud and what that means for people. And then there's been a lot of talk about connected products and the Internet of Things, and really trying to actually help companies do real things, avoid the hype. So that's really where we're focusing our growth is focused.
So those have been some of your key strategic moves over the past recent times in these markets.
Right.
But what have been some of your other key investments? I understand you recently purchased a well-known piece of software.
Yeah, we did. We actually probably our most recent big news was our acquisition of LastPass, which we did in October of last year. So LastPass, as you know, is the world's leading provider of password management solutions. It's used by over 7 million people around the world, including actually Australia is the 4th largest market for LastPass.
Wow.
And so we saw the migration, the need for identity management. We knew that as people try to access, on a given day, 10, 20 different apps in the cloud, people need to manage their passwords, or else they're using one password or they're repeating passwords, making it really easy. All bad practices. So really trying to eliminate the hassle for customers, but also protect companies as well. So that was really drove the investment of LastPass.
And no doubt LogMeIn is going to take it to the next level of security and flexibility.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, since we did the acquisition, we've already introduced LastPass 4.0, which is a new version, which brought a lot of new functionality, a completely new user interface. And then 2 weeks ago, we introduced a 2-factor authentication app, which was developed since we made the acquisition. So lots of good stuff.
Okay, and so what else does this mean for 2016 and beyond?
Yeah, I think for 2016, you're going to see the pace of innovation accelerate, actually. I mentioned those 3 products. So we talked about LastPass. Join Me, for instance, we're going to move Join Me beyond the meeting and actually to be real-time collaboration. So that's going to be a game changer, we think, in the collaboration space. And then even products that are more mature, like Rescue, our support product I talked about earlier. We're introducing a video component to Rescue.
Very important.
It's really changing the dynamic for the support of pretty much any product, not just connected products, but an offline product where a consumer who needs support can use video from their phone and a remote technician can see what's happening on the phone. Really fantastic.
And presumably the remote technician can be using the camera on the phone to see what the person is looking at, not just what. Well, I think that's what you mean.
And that's absolutely, they can see what the person's looking at, and so imagine a set-top box where the person can just put the phone behind the set-top box,
and then it can see.
And they can actually take a picture or live video, or take a picture, and the remote technician can then can interact with that image, and circle and say that's the connection.
It's augmented reality of the sort we sort of saw with Microsoft HoloLens, but without needing a HoloLens.
Yeah, That's right. So it's a little more practical than that, and it's something that customers here in Australia are rolling out now.
Yeah, fabulous. Well, that's I mean, this is the sort of thing that broadband and our technology devices of 2016 allow us to do.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's great to see the sort of things.
Yeah, and
being put
we're
into
moving
practice.
into we're living in a multimodal world. So it's not just voice anymore, which was how it was 20 years ago,
Yeah.
but it's migrated from chat and obviously video is a
I'm
huge
sure
part of it.
many people watching have had to be the person that's guided the other person who's the eyes and ears and the mouse clicker. And we all know the frustrations of doing that with tech support. So
Right.
anything to make it easier. And
Yeah.
video is another key thing. I've done it myself, trying to get people to do FaceTime, but it would be nice to have it all integrated into a single, screen
Yeah.
dashboard. And
Right.
clearly, that's what you're
Yeah,
doing.
that's what we're doing.
So I always like to ask, as we get towards the end of the interview, if you just share a piece of advice that's helped you to get to where you are today.
Yeah, I mean, first I've benefited from a lot of advice, and most of it's good.
Yeah.
So, but I think one thing that I hold true is somebody gave me the advice a while ago to do what only I can do.
Yeah.
So I've been in technology and software for almost 30 years, and there's a lot of things that I can do. But as CEO, my shareholders, our customers, and our employees benefit if I focus on what only I can do. Things like setting the strategic value of the strategic vision of the company, hiring great leaders, and then letting if we hire great people, they'll do great things. Let them do their job.
You can't
And don't
micromanage
interfere.
it.
You can, and I think that advice has served me well. I always try to remember that.
Sure. So any final messages for ITWire viewers and readers you'd like to share?
Well, I think first of all, thank you. Thanks for all of our customers, and thank you for our products that you're using, and hopefully with the LastPass added to now our portfolio with LastPass and Join Me and Pro and Central and Rescue and Bold. I think we have a pretty broad portfolio, probably broader than a lot of SaaS companies, and we're excited about what the future's going to bring.
Great. Well, Bill, thank you very much, and best of luck for the future.
Alex, thanks so much.
Thank you.